Believe you need more provinces in the east. Your country fully sits in the sea. Yeah, I mean, at one point we were, like, perfectly positioned. I don't know what's moved us back, actually. We were, like, right in the Mediterranean for a while. I'm pretty sure we were. We do need to... Ah, here we go. Mamelukes are fighting the Ottomans. That's kind of... Oh, hello, Byzantium. I was just like, purple? Who's that? Oh. I was actually more worried that it was the Commonwealth for a minute. But no, Byzantium I can live with. Who formed that? They're also very friendly. Truce in Musashi. So Musashi split Byzantium out. That's hilarious. Upon further acquisitions, the County of Burgundy, Holland, Luxembourg, the House of Valois-Burgundy came into considerable possession of numerous French and imperial fiefs, stretching from the Western Alps to the North Sea, in some ways reminiscent of the Frankish realm of Lotharingia. Okay, so it wasn't a successor. It's a rehash of my Eastern Rome game. Eastern Rome game? I don't play Eastern Rome. So do I want to go after the Mamelukes right now? How's my aggressive expansion? I mean, it's bad with Europe, which is definitely suggesting that I should turn my eyes in this direction. Because they don't generally care if I go after the Muslims. Western Rome. Okay, I thought that's what you meant. I just wanted to be sure. Because this is going to be an excellent opportunity to take over the Suez provinces. Even though you cannot build Suez until later. But this does give me access to hopefully expand into the Horn of Africa. I think I'm going to send a lone transport ship south. The Flammer. The Flammer is going to make it down to here. And we're going to steal some more knowledge from the Portuguese. Because I would really like to see around the Horn of Africa. Because if I get an outpost down here, I am wondering if I'll be able to colonially reach down here and just skip all of this. Although I'd still like to get at least a holding into the Ivory Coast, because it's such a valuable trade area. I was going to go, no, England! That's actually me. That's also me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to either get the Turks and Caicos or Trinidad. This is getting very close. In fact, Bahamas are almost done. Might yet do this. Anyway, oh no, we have no manpower. If we wanted to go after the Mamelukes, we would need to have manpower to do that. How strong are the Mamelukes looking right now? 29,000 troops with 35,000 manpower. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Although my forces are mostly recovered. So again, we could use mercenaries if we had to. And we are very well fortified down here, so we can definitely pull a retreating war if we needed to. Get the biggest application of forces as possible. My tea has run out. Not happy. I don't like it when that happens. There's like 2 mouthfuls left. Tariffs on naval supplies. No, I'm not tariffing you anymore. Not unless it's coffee. And how long is left on the Huesca conversion? We're only halfway. Let's go speed 4. We do need some recovery time, and this war can be allowed to last for a while. So even once the Mamluks have defeated the Ottomans, they can still be distracted. Do we want an alliance with Byzantium? I mean, this is technically all territory we could expand into. But I'd kind of prefer to have a friendly Byzantium here than a hostile Ottomans. Although, then again, hostile Ottomans is also in my favour. Because I can keep on humbling them in exchange for a copious amount of money. Not that I necessarily need that anymore. How long till I can integrate Naples? Diplomatically I already can. However, I cannot get the relations with them high enough. It will go to 135 because of that Tyrant Overlord penalty. Hey Fred. And I think I'm going to hire some more artillery here. This was actually quite a nice sieging force. Oh, mustn't forget my... Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't... Need to remember that I have a transport down here. So, Portugal. I would love to know about the maps of... I can't even tell what this is. East Africa? No, East Africa is internal. It's not the Eastern Indian Ocean, it would be the Western Indian Ocean, if anything. No, that's going to be... this. It might be. What a guess! And then East Africa is going to be that bit. We will need to develop some more relations with them, though, before I can do that. And this ship is basically as good as dead, so I'm just going to go ahead and disband it. Bohemia is requesting I come to the Bohemian Crusade against the Ottomans. Yes! Absolutely! Where's my navy? We will dedicate the naval potential of the Aragonese navy to blockade the living daylights out of them. There seems to have been a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Nemes I. It seems that she was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside of Valencia. I'm happy to lose 5 legitimacy for that. We already have very high legitimacy. One other thing, I do want to hire another ship to replace that one. And you're going to be up to 10,000. I want you back up to full fighting strength. Portugal have declared war on Slampak. So that's fighting over here. And yeah, Mexico is now a kaleidoscope of different nations. They've really split up the provinces here and added a bunch more. So the Aztec Flower Wars are going to be crazy. Why is my flagship with the transport ships? Because it massively increases the transportation abilities. It reduces the time it takes for troops to unload from the ship. It also increases the blockade strength of that fleet when sieging. Right, Turks and Caicos. We'll grab that. Catalan. Valencia, I can finally do it. I can get rid of the Reformed. Which I think just automatically converts it as well. This is going to be a random Reformed province, but hey, they can convert that. They're their own missionaries. Alright, navies have arrived. I'm going to detach a blockade. Sail down here, detach blockade. Sail over here, detach blockade. I can invest in administrative, only 9 years early. Nah, I'm fine, thanks. Oh, I could embrace. Wait, how did Sicily get this before my home provinces? That's a surprise. Alright, cool. Well, seeing as I have 9 years until the next technology, I'm not going to necessarily bother spending money on getting that. When did I take the Egyptian coast? Last session. I've had it for a while now. Which is why I'm thinking seriously about invading the Mamelukes, seeing as they're busy with the Ottomans. Beaver fur is an excellent material for hat making. It keeps warmth and can hold its shape well, even in rough weather and over long times. Rising demand for felt hats, along with the complicated process involved in making them, has led to the growth of a healthy hat-making sector in our economy. Russia's down here too. Bohemia, what have you done? Oh no, it's Sumpsky, Circassia and Russia that's invaded from the north. The Ottomans are in so much trouble, it's kind of crazy. Also, I've kind of decided this would actually be an excellent opportunity to backstab the Mamelukes. I'm not allied in a war with them. We do need to get a spy network against them, so let's cancel the Burgundian one. Actually, hang on. I might already have a CB. Let's double check. And I should spend some admin development because we're about to reach our limit. We have a humiliation CB. We do not, however, have a claim. Okay. So we're not quite ready to do that just yet. Soon, though. Soon. Because it occurred to me that I could just sit behind my forts, let them waste attrition sieging this stuff down, then just counterattack at my leisure. The thing that was really preventing me from declaring that war is the fact that I'm so under strength. But I can just, like, attack them when I have the manpower and then just fall back and just recover. Oh, my admin advisor died. Actually having yearly inflation reduction would be super helpful. Missionary strength would be too. Missionary strength potentially more. Hmm. 100 population St. Thomas. Nice. I don't think we need the missionary. We've got really strong bonuses elsewhere. We're going to go for you. And I think I'm also going to promote you. I mean, it's not like I'm short on cash. Let's get to level 3. And do I want a military man? Actually, considering the things we're about to do, yes. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade you, but that's fine. Could we take the Sinai Peninsula and open up Western Africa and the Red Sea? That is entirely what my plan is. I want to take Shakia and Al-Suez because that will allow me to create the Suez Canal later on. And there is a port on the inside of the Red Sea right there. France has joined the Catholic League. So is Bohemia. Which are both of my allies. I think for quite possibly the first time ever, I am willingly going to stay neutral in this conflict. Because the HRE has no real bearing on what I'm doing. And I do not want to break my alliance with Bohemia and France just because I'm going to be on the Protestant side. Nor do I particularly want to support the Catholics, because that doesn't benefit me. Although having France politically isolated is in my interests. Especially if I ever want to go after these territories which France stole from Castile. I mean, Vizcaya would especially be nice. Because then I've really blocked off northern Spain, so like Burgundy can't just run straight through and hit me in Granada. They would have to siege down Navarra, and yeah, have fun with that. And Huesca for that matter. And my naval reformer died as well. Let's go with him. More trade efficiency, always a good choice. And how's our manpower doing? It's doing well. You can go up to full strength. Alright, so with that, we can get another 4 units for you. So what do you want? More artillery and another infantry, so I think 6-6-2. Or 6-2-6. Not the most well-balanced unit template ever, but it's good enough. And in fact, what I could do is leave this army on Huesca while these two go and fight. It's probably the best plan. And there it is, victory. Ottomans will cede Avloya and Iskodra to Naples. The Ottomans will be forced to give Bohemia 10% of their income. Ottomans will pay 2,255 ducats, of which I get 345. I get 0.7 prestige. I also get 3 power projection, as do they. And Bohemia owes me favours. You're welcome, Bohemia. We got a lot more out of that than I expected. 2 castles. Or 2 mountains. Nice. Alright, won't say no to it. Okay, I need another ship. And I should probably build another one to replace the one I just lost. Meanwhile, the Mamluks and the Ottoman War continues. So the Mamluks are definitely going to be very busy elsewhere. We could quite easily take Cairo right now. And our forces are back up to full strength, so I think that is precisely what we're going to do. Oh right, because we're at war, none of these were drilling. Whoops. Not quite what I meant to have happen, but it's fine. Circassia, Mamelukes have a small fleet there. Where's the main Mamelukes navy? Native uprising. Jump on the ships. Go and intercept that. Alright, relations with Ferrara are as high as they're going to go. Rebels from Almira are actually trying to attack me, okay. Fact. You go pick them up. That'll last for a while, and then we can just use those rebel squashers to go and squash rebels. How much exactly is this going to cost me? 800. For 3 innovativeness. So ordinarily, if I just teched up normally, base cost of 600 minus 10, 15, 20, 34, 24. So we probably pay about 450 normally, so that is doubling the price, which means that this would need to pay 400, or rather the 3 innovativeness here is going to need to save me 400 monarch points throughout the rest of the game for a 0.3 increase in power cost reduction. No, it's not worth it. Too expensive. Our Queen Consort, Candela, has impressed many men and women at court with her sharp wits and extensive knowledge of the natural world. She has long been a collector of tomes on botany and chemistry, and she corresponds with several of our generation's greatest minds. I get a level 3 half-price advisor rather than the Master of the Mint. He has a production efficiency, so he is admin. Yes, I'll take that. Oops. Because I'm greedy. I like money. You need another general. These generals are dying like flies. Alright, this is going to be... Who shall I go for? Badonkajak. Because it's an interesting name. Badonkajak. Oh, hello! Greatest general of the era. In fact, you're so good, I probably want to have you on the front lines. Who's the least qualified? Bacon. Well, no, actually Humphrey probably is. Let's put Bacon over here. Humphrey is just really quick, which means I can respond to these rebel threats really quickly. And in the meantime, just while we're waiting, let's just have you drilling. Ooh, another age ability. I think I would like to have the prestige per development from missionaries, because we are going to be doing quite a lot of missionary work here. Right, you jump on a ship. Did that cannon ever get built? No. Tough. Too late. I'll have to go and grab you later. Trier has ended religious turmoil. That's good for them. And then Trier immediately has a golden era. Yes, we're out of religious turmoil. Quick, have a golden era. Things are the best they've ever been before. I feel like a Mamluk run would be fun. Take out the Ottomans and form Arabia. You know what? The Mamluks are one of the most fun factions, or one of the most fun nations I've ever played. Their unique government is amazing. It's probably the most powerful in the game. Because you get really cheap advisors, like, I mean, really cheap advisors. So you're basically running a 555 at all times. And you just swim in monarch points. So you can, like, get loads of development going, you can get loads of ideas, loads of technology. And basically, you just beat down the Ottomans through just sheer enlightenment. They are really good fun. I massively enjoyed the Mamluks. So the Mamluk improvements came out with Cradle of Civilization. Before Cradle, I was really quite burnt out in E4. I had played more than my share of this game, and just didn't fancy playing anymore. Then Cradle came out, played with the Mamluks, and just completely reinvigorated my interest in the game. So yeah, I would recommend the Mamluks. They're really good. Very, very good fun to play. And they don't... They feel like they should be overpowered, but because you're next to the Ottomans, they're not really. And now, with Morocco and Tunis having modified starts and also modified abilities, I think the Mamluks might be even more fun, because you're surrounded by legitimate threats, yet you are kind of this super strong state kind of sitting in the middle of it all. You can be the arch manipulator. You're also extremely wealthy, so you can just throw money at problems. They're really good fun. Ah, yes, high naval attrition. I would like Portugal. Wow, you are really colonizing your way around the Cape. For you to tell me about East Africa. I believe it's probably an important place. Boop. Marina's there. Betsimisaraka. Said it almost right. I was like, Betsi. Oh no, I should know this. Betsimisaraka. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and delete you because there is no way you're making it home. Alright, so where are the Mameluke fleets? There's a partial Mameluke fleet. Those are the knights. I don't know where they are. That worries me a little. How is the uprising in Huesca gone? They have actually gone. And we can convert some more stuff. Bardia then. And we're actually going to have troops present here. So this is perfect timing. And we can get a claim fabricated. Which is going to be Shakia, I'd say. Okay, let's stop you drilling. So I think my game plan here is to take these two as quickly as possible. And then have this third army just backfill and capture everything. Ottomans are no longer a valid rival. So I need to make a new rival. Austria, Burgundy, Commonwealth, Denmark, France, Morocco, Portugal, or Venice. I'm going to say probably Austria. That's going to make Bohemia very happy. I doubt that France likes them very much. Actually, France doesn't care. Wait, I've eclipsed the Ottomans, but France hasn't? I'm bigger than France. Quite a lot bigger. Ha! Nice. Or we could rival Portugal. Ah, it's got to be Portugal. We have far more in common with them than Austria. Austria is going to be more of an issue if I try to expand into the Venetian territories, but Venice is still my ally, so I don't want to. We're still embargoing the Ottomans, and it's costing me. Aww. However, embargoing Portugal is going to be way more valuable, and it's also going to give me a lot more power projection. Because I've actually got trade ships present there, doing damage to their economy. Although they are probably going to embargo me if they're not already. Okay, we're still 7 years away from the next tech. You guys are as strong as you probably need to be. You're going to go and grab that army, but that doesn't need to be now. That's 2 light ships. Where are the Mameluke's fleet? They do have 10 galleys kicking around somewhere. I can't believe they're just in port. No, they're not.